Okay, we're going to cover some basic ways on how to take circumference measurements for another way to check your progress as you're cutting or trying to gain muscle tissue. The first thing is you want to make sure you always measure both sides so you can see the consistency across both halves of your body to see your total inches gained or lost. So starting with the top, I always like to start off with the arm measurement first. I always tell people to come up and bend to 90 degrees. The main thing we're looking for is the midpoint on this one. So from the shoulder joint to the elbow, you measure that, you cut the distance in half, and then you take and track that measurement. You'll do the same thing for the left arm as well, but again, all you're doing is going from midpoints to the joints, taking that distance and cutting in half. That way you have the same physical location every time. For the chest measurement, like I said, usually what we tell people is take the big numbers, face them out, and place right across the nipples, so that way you get the same physical measurement point as well. So you'll tell the client, take those, place right across the nipples. Once they get it there, tell them relax arms to the side and take the circumference measurement there. The next one for the point of reference is the waistline. We always tell them to place the big numbers facing out right on the belly button, so have them do that. Relax arms to the side and take that. Now we'll take the hip line. I always tell them to go right below their ASIS joint, so which is right below their waistline. And for this one, I go across the widest portion of your butt, the rear end, and take that. Next thing, we go to the legs. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and tell her to place the right leg slightly in front. On here, what I do is I find the kneecap. I measure 8 inches up, and I always go from that same physical point every single time. And you'll do the same thing for the left leg. You can also do the same thing for your calves and your shoulders if you'd like to get those measurements, but those ones don't matter as much because most of the weight retention with fat and muscle is going to be through the midsection. So those are usually the points we like to take measurements from.